welcome back to the channel. If you don't get yourself on somebody's social media right now, it's going to be a big problem. If you are over 40 and you are watching this, you need to be on social media. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Candace Michelle, and I help you to cash in on your passion by creating digital products, coaching programs, and live experiences. But we'll get to all of that later. What I want to drill into you today is that if you do not get on social media and you are over 40, you are literally leaving so much money on the table. I just watched Jeffree Star. Why did this guy, he was on a podcast, why did this guy say that he makes $50,000 a day on TikTok doing TikTok shop? Guys, the power of social media is bananas. And if you are not leveraging it, if you are not taking advantage of it, what is that saying about you? Why? Because you are afraid to show up. You are afraid to put yourself out there, to put your personality out there, to put your skills and your experiences. And let's be honest, some of you guys are bad to the bone. You know it. I mean, literally, you have so much value to put on these platforms. But for whatever reason, you're stuck in this cycle. You are stuck in this cycle of not producing the content. Why? There's a stagnation or some type of stagnation that's on you. Why? Is it because you're concerned what people are going to say, what your family members are going to say, what friends and colleagues and people who do not pay any of your bills? Or is it an internal thing? Do you not feel that you are worthy? Do you not feel that you have a lot of gifts and talents on the inside of you that literally God is waiting for you to display on these social medias? Okay? Like literally, let's think about it. You know the parable of where God literally gave three men, three different sets of talents according to their capacity to use the talents. You see, we can't be concerned what somebody else has and what we don't have. We need to just simply utilize what we have. Are you being a good steward? And that's really what that parable is all about. Being a good steward over what God has given you, being a good steward over your gifts and your talents, stewarding them in the right way. And specifically, what we're talking about is showing up on social media. Why haven't you created the channel? Even if you haven't created the content, create the channel, create the social medias right now. If you're watching this, soon as you get done liking and commenting and subscribing, I want you to go to the social medias, go to TikTok, okay, go to YouTube and create the channels. And we'll talk about bios and all those things. All that stuff will come. But I want you first to be diligent in the beginning, okay? Be diligent with just creating the channel and getting used to saying, okay, somebody is waiting for my content, because trust me, there is someone that is waiting for your content. Like, why do you think we all have different fingerprints? We are unique individuals. And in this day and age, people like literally want to connect with people who are like you, who are unique. All of us have a specific audience to reach, right? Just like God gave that talent to those people, they each had a talent according to their capabilities. So you actually have an audience that's waiting on you based on your capabilities, based on your life experiences, based on what you can teach, what kind of value you can add to this conversation. And that's really what you're doing. Why won't you show up and add to the conversation? You have to, honestly. If you really think that God put you here on earth for such a time as this, in this time period where social media is literally booming, like God has lifted the veil off of so many different celebrities. Who is going to be able to create content in a real and authentic way except for the people of the earth, the salt of the earth people? Literally, God is putting a light. He's given us an opportunity to shine our light. I want to give you guys some quick tips. Number one is that you have got to break the limiting belief. Whatever belief has been holding you back, I want you to face it. Okay. I want you to confront it. Truthfully, you might be sitting here thinking that social media is for young people and, you know, I'm too old or I'm over 40. Who's going to know about my life? It's boring. I don't have the aesthetic. I don't have this or that. Trust me, there is an audience that is waiting for your content, for your non-aesthetic content, okay? For your, I won't say old, okay? Because I'm over 40 myself and I don't consider myself old. Hello. But The point is, there is someone that is out there waiting and wanting to watch content from more mature individuals. Like, I don't want to sit here all the time and watch content from young people because, let's be honest, they have not lived through enough life for me. And you can tell by the way they communicate and what they, what's important to them, where their priorities are. So I want to talk to people. I want to hear from people who are more mature, people who are my age. I want to see your content. I'm looking for the over 40s. Okay. So break through whatever the limiting belief is. That is tip number 1. Tip number 2, we know that right now is the best time to start. Okay. Trust me. Do you know how many people leave their YouTube channels? Like, so many people are always coming and going, and you thinking, oh, well, they already do what I want to do. It doesn't matter. I was on TikTok the other day and I saw this guy. He probably has about, I don't know, maybe he had almost 1 million followers, but he passed away. Young guy. Passed away. Now, what if someone else was watching him and they said, oh, I can't do what he does because he's already doing it. And here this person has passed away. And so now we need someone else to pick up where he left off. So you never want to use that as a method to whether or not you should start something. No, just simply start. Right now, people want, they want help. They want value. They want mentorship. They want stories. They want your experiences. They want you. My last tip is going to be to engage with your community, because as much as the people want to get the information and the value and the content, they also want connection. They also want community. Do you know how many 40-year-olds or over 40-year-olds, are living this life without family? They're living this life without their mothers and their fathers and their siblings. There's a lot of disconnect that's going on. So they want to build community and connection, and you can be that for them. So if you have been waiting for a sign to get yourself on YouTube and you are over 40, this is your sign. And trust me, I don't play when it comes to signs. I myself, like, God gives me signs. Like, I didn't even want to get myself, I didn't want to put my makeup on or do what I needed to do to get in front of this camera right now. But I kept on seeing post the content, post the content, post the content. I was like, okay, Lord, I hear you. Let me get myself up. Let me get my butt up and go post this content, create this content. Let me give you something to bless. And that's what you need to do. Get your butt up, give God something to bless, and post the content. I'll see you on the next video.